Hello, everybody. It's another episode. It's your boy. Welcome to this episode. We're talking about grace. Grace is beautiful. That's why I want to take my time and unpack it for you guys, and it's gonna be good. If you're watching this video already and you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, yo? What are you waiting for? Subscribe right now, and you're gonna understand this message better once you've subscribed. What is grace? Grace simply is undeserved, unearned favor from God. First, you don't deserve it. You can't earn it. It's a favor from God. You get it for free. You know what I'm saying? It is so much for free. Listen, you look at your life, everything that you have is given for free. Listen, I stumbled through an acronym of grace, and I just want us to unpack it right now, even before we move forward, so that we can be blessed together even as we do this. Listen, grace, the acronym G, God's riches at Christ's expense. God's riches at Christ's expense. What do you mean? What I simply mean is this God in whom we breathe, we live, and we have our being, he is so rich. He's got all these riches, which includes your wife, your family, your job, the air that you breathe, the food that you eat, the house that you have, literally everything in your life are riches from God, but he's giving them at a price. They are for free, yes, but they're at Christ's expense. I'm gonna explain that even as we move forward, so that we can understand even better. But let me start at this point. If you decide that, you know what, I don't want nothing to do with God. I don't want nothing to do with Jesus. I don't want nothing to do with the Holy Spirit. I want to go to hell and hang out with the devil. Jesus Christ is like, yo, over my dead body. What do you mean over his dead body? Yeah, it's over his dead body, because he made sure that even hata kama unataka kwenda huko, it is already paid the price. You want to go to hell, you're going to hell over Christ's dead body. You want to go to heaven, you're going to heaven over Christ's dead body. Listen, I don't deserve life. I don't deserve to be alive right now. I don't deserve to go to heaven. I don't deserve everything that I have. But why do I have them? Because there is a God in heaven, and that God is so gracious. Is the bona fide definition of what grace is. You know what I'm saying? Listen, literally everything that you have. The skin complexion that I have, man, I'm black. I'm proud of black. You know what I'm saying? The food that I just ate, this house that I have, I don't deserve. Listen, I'm the dirtiest sin of all time. I know myself. I am bragging about that. I'm not proud about that. But why am I born again? Why am I going to heaven? Simply because of grace. This God is so gracious. He's so graciously given us life. Things that we don't even understand. Listen. The amazing news of the gospel is not so that we can receive Jesus into our lives, but that he has already received us into his. What do you mean? Listen, some of your religious guys are like, I'm born again, because my mom, she's so religious. She prays for us all the time. Listen, technically true, but you're not born again because of your mom. Listen, I'm born again because our pastor is so religious. He prays for us 3 times a week. He fasts 10 days a week, and I'm born again because I give my tithe and offerings and stuff like that. Come on. Come on. Stop. Listen, I'm gonna say this very reverently and very respectfully, but if you're thinking like that, I think that's stupid. It really is stupid, because you were bought at a price. The salvation that you have is at a price. If you're not born again, the life that you have is at a price. It's at Christ's expense. He went on the cross for you to be alive right now. The amazing news of the gospel is that he's already received you into his life. It has nothing to do with you. Let me read to you guys from the book of Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 to 9. Verse 8, which simply means is we simply say that salvation is by faith through grace. And this is not of anybody's work, so that somebody can go around and boast and brag. Whatever it is that you do, you don't deserve to be born in Kenya. I could have been born in Somalia, where I could have been born in some sort of hostile nation where the Bible ain't even read, but it's because of God's grace that I'm born in Kenya, where we have a president who supports the church, where we have the Church of Kenya, the Church of God in Kenya, which is so vibrant, and right now I really thank God for that. It is by God's grace that I wake up in the morning and I go to work or I go to school and I come back. It is by God's grace, because a whole crowd of people died on the road, and they continue to die on the road. And why do you come home safely? It is because of God's grace. Listen, when you wake up in the morning, do you know it's a miracle? The first miracle that happens each and every day is when you wake up, because when you go to bed, everything shuts down. You only have the heart that is pumping and the chest and everything. You have life. But when you go to bed, bro, it's like paralysis, yo. And it's so guaranteed that you're gonna wake up. How many people have gone to bed and they don't wake up? But I am so excited because I look at my life and I'm like, God has, to me, I feel like God has been the most gracious of all people. God has been the most gracious to me. I don't deserve this. Listen, today is just an introductory video. I'm gonna do another video, another follow-up video for us to understand this thing even further. But the bottom line is, grace is a force that people can't understand, that people don't understand. It's an enigma of God. It is something which is so beautiful, and so it's a force so strong. It literally holds everything together. Grace holds everything together. Grace holds your family together. Grace holds your job together. Grace holds your church together. Come on, grace holds your pastor together. Grace, it does. Some of us think pastors are so, these guys who are so holy and stuff like that, they don't struggle. Listen, if there's somebody who needs a lot of praise, your pastor. And the fact that he's standing on that pulpit each and every day and giving you the word, grace holds him together. Just like you say, I want to meet you in the next video, because we are going to dive deep into this topic of grace, and God is going to bless us together. Peace. See you in the next video. Love you guys.